is Drawing Laughs with...
That's when the music comes in.
Is that the music?
No, I think that was the Mary Tyler Moore show.
I was gonna say,
we might get flagged with copyright. We don't want to do that. That's Mary Tyler Moore, unless you want to throw your hat up in the air and twirl around in the city. Okay, so I take it that's a no. All right, cool. So what's up? My name is Steve Sanchez. This is Kermit Gonzalez. We're working on episode 12 right now. I've been rocking these pages out all week, and what we'll do is we'll talk a little pop culture, movies. All right, cool. So let's jump straight in. I was getting asked questions on Instagram live yesterday if I had seen Solo, which was funny because I was like, yes, I was going to bring that up in this podcast, but at the time you bailed on me because Grandma actually siphoned your day from us, from the people wanting to watch what you were supposed to do that day.
So what, did you like it or what? I mean, for some reason I feel like we had this conversation already and you told me
we never had the conversation. We had a conversation when you saw it at the Dollar Theater, where you go to this weird place where there's like stains on the floor and all that, like guys in the back.
I go to AMC. Don't even try me.
You didn't go to AMC for that one.
I go to AMC.
You went to a Dollar Theater.
I'm under the weather.
In Jacksonville.
That's you.
So what happened? Oh yeah, no, we spoke about it, but I hadn't seen it because I refused to go to the theaters. And then it came out on Netflix. I saw it. Boom. Really dug it. I thought it was fun.
I think you are one of the few that actually like it. I mean, I liked it, but
yeah, but you got to remember, I discount the fan heads. Those people who are like too much of an Uber fan, where they're like everything has to be like just perfect for the trilogy of what Star Wars was.
Okay.
And I am a massive fan, but not to the point where it's like, damn, I know every damn galaxy name in Star Wars and the ship names and everything. Is like, come on, you guys take it to a whole new level.
I mean, I like the intro to Chewie. I think that was really cool. I like the intro to Lando.
It was a little lengthy in the battle sequences.
Our fucking review sucks so bad.
Yeah, but you got to remember, this is a movie that came out a while back.
No, I'm talking about our review right now. It's just so lackluster of energy. Like, we're just like...
No, I think you're lackluster in energy because yesterday you were doing so good, and then today you sound so wiped out.
I had a long day last night.
Yeah, I know. I saw it on your Instagram Live. Oh, that's exhausted. Right. Instagram Live for Kermit Gonzalez is Kermit L. Gonzalez on Instagram. So check it out. That way you can see his Instagram stories because apparently... Stand up every night, he's out. Baby. He's doing stand up, and then he hits the hooker clubs and all that stuff, right?
And then we go eat cookies.
Hooker clubs. What the hell's a hooker club?
Yeah, definitely you haven't been to a strip club. The hooker clubs.
It's a hooker club.
Hey lady, how much for one of
club
these
sandwiches at the hooker club?
Can I get a sandwich and her sit on my face? Thank you.
Oh, sure, no pastrami. All right.
What kind of club is this?
All right. All right, cool. All right. Stop.
And I got home like at 1, maybe 2 in the morning.
That's why you're white, man. That's the reason why I'm carrying the show right now. All right. So what else happened? Was that it?
Well, that's it. And then I woke up this morning and there's a new SpiderMan trailer out, which I was shocked to see.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that from the flick?
The SpiderMan Far From Home.
Yeah, the sequel to Homecoming.
Yes. But I was shocked that they showed that because it's like, all right, well, I guess Spider-Man does come back alive from Infinity. Like,
yeah, but that all depends on the timeline. But we know he's coming back, so it's not like it's a huge secret because we know that Adam Warlock is going to be an Endgame.
I really don't think that's going to happen.
Adam Warlock's going to be an Endgame. I'm already calling it. Why? Because Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, and I did go back to go watch it on the Netflix. Right at the end, the gold chick is like, bring out the gold dude that's inside that pod. and his name
I
is
don't think they're
Adam.
gonna use it because the whole James Gunn bullshit.
Guy, that's a Marvel property. James Gunn has nothing to do with that.
James Gunn's
We've already
idea.
spoke about this.
Well, we're speaking about it again.
And they also had Howard the Duck.
Howard Duck ain't gonna do anything.
He's gonna save the Avengers.
Spider-Ham has a better chance of coming in.
I didn't see that movie, so.
Spider-Ham was great.
Yeah. All right, so what else you got on the docket today?
Well, since you didn't see the Spider-Man trailer, we could talk about your favorite movie that came out on Netflix. I know
Which
you've been watching the series.
Bird
from day
Box.
one. No, not Bird Box. We talked about
Favorite
Bird Box
movie,
already.
man.
Talking about the Godzilla 3.
Godzilla. Dude, that thing was so bad.
Who is giving the budget? Who is giving this guy?
I don't know,
green
man,
light
but anybody watching the Godzillas,
it's garbage.
oh my gosh,
pure
man! And I woke up.
And we keep falling for it. We're like, maybe it'll be better.
No. I didn't know. I know what to expect, but this one was even worse.
This was the worst one of.
This is the worst one
three.
out of all 3 episodes. Because I think the first one came out like a series, right? And then they made the second one like a movie.
I don't remember that one. I remember watching it. And
The sad part is I don't want to go back and check.
No,
right,
I remember
yeah, I'm all
I just cursing at my TV like this. Is
Yeah,
bullshit.
but you had it worse because we were trying to. You said, let me give this a shot. It's like midnight. Let me waste some time here, and you actually fell asleep watching it. I told you it
the
was only
last
good
one.
for one thing, and that's for a good nap.
Dude, that movie sucks.
Dude, it's raunchy.
It's raunchy.
It's raunchy, dude. It's right up there with.
I think the
it's
word
just
raunchy is not used.
It's got to be used.
Godzilla.
It's gonna classify it in a whole new level right now. It's like raunchy means watch Godzilla 3 on Netflix. Dude, it's so bad. And
It's
I literally
super
sat through the whole thing, and I kept telling you, I'm like, dude, I was yelling at the monitor because I'm
Dude,
like, what is this garbage?
It's a movie that's titled Godzilla with no Godzilla.
No,
Godzilla pops up at the end,
Godzilla came out.
and he moves.
It was so bad though.
He moves like a damn snail, man. He was just,
No, in this one he barely had any movement. It was just like head movements and eyes, blink, blink. It's like seeing an animator, animate for the first time, and they're super happy that they blinked an eye. It's just too funny.
It was a garbage movie.
I'm sorry, it did not work. Sorry.
I hope
even
they ended
bother
it.
watching
Don't
it.
come back.
It's not even worth. I don't even know why they keep putting them out. Now this
hope
one
they're
seemed like
done.
it didn't have an ending. It had an ending in the sense of it seems like they ended it.
Hopefully,
Yeah. But what I meant by it didn't have an ending, meaning that the ending sucked to begin with. So it didn't really have a real good ending, is what I meant to say.
right?
But it was heinous. All right, so that atrocity's checked off the list.
Yeah, but I followed up by watching Happy. I'm catching up watching Happy now.
Happy. I enjoyed the crap out of that one.
I didn't finish it, but man, it is dark,
It is, and it gets darker.
dude.
It gets darker. The last 2 episodes are like super funny.
Episode 3, man, with the whole baby in the microwave thing. I was like,
Yeah.
whoa. I was like, all right.
Yeah, it's an acquired taste, but
Acquired
it's
taste.
I find it fun though.
Yeah, but you said they're picking them up for season 2 as well, too, right?
Yeah, they actually I checked online. I googled it. They said that they got picked up because Patton Oswalt is doing the voice for Happy.
Right.
So
And then you started Future Man, you're right. What?
Future Man.
How many episodes Future Man season 2? Because season 1 was
13.
great.
I think it was 13. Yeah, it's 13. Yeah,
Did you finish it?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Jesus.
Dude, I had to. I'm like, dude, season 2 wasn't as great as season 1, but it's in its own category, so it's either hit or miss for you. But it still had its fun factor. It wasn't as funny as season 1, but I sent you a line last night.
What was the line?
Oh God, it's in the text. Something about he eats ass real good, and that he eats good ass and bad ass.
Hold up, I got the line here. Hold up.
Yeah, go search for it. I forgot the line.
Hold up.
It's such a great line. I think that was the line of the entire.
All right, here we go.
All right, go ahead.
Future Man. Who says this, by the way?
The guy.
with the scar
Yeah,
face.
yeah, yeah. I forget his name. I forget all their names. The only one I know is Josh.
He has like a really raspy voice.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
this.
that one.
I'm good at two things: beating ass and eating ass. Bad news for you. Chow time's over. And then he kills people.
And he kills the dude.
I gotta see this.
Best line in the whole thing. Dude, I was laughing for a good 5 minutes, man.
Chow time's over.
Oh, dude, it was so funny. I didn't know you were at the show last night when I sent you that line.
You know what? You sent it pretty late.
Yeah, but you were still at the show because when I checked
I
your
didn't check my
Instagram,
messages.
it seemed like you were still at the place.
Yeah. So, but I gotta check that out, man. Talking about eating ass. I almost got in a fight.
All right, eating ass in a way in which you almost got laid out.
No, I didn't get laid out.
Oh, you didn't go fist to cuffs with the guy.
No.
You didn't even take him seriously. Is what you're trying to say.
So here's the thing.
ahead.
I'm very oblivious to a lot of things, especially when people want to fight.
Go on.
So
Like you won't even notice until you're like laid out on the ground.
yeah, I won't
Like,
notice
wait,
it.
are we playing? What's going on
Like,
here?
I won't notice it. Like they're like literally spitting in my face and like pushing me around. Like, oh, wow, you're fighting.
Unless they bring up your mother.
Yeah, well, he did do that last night.
Oh, okay. Go on. Go ahead. Explain what happened.
So he shows.
Wait.
up.
This was last night.
No, last night.
A few nights ago.
A few nights ago. So, 3 people walk in, and out of the 3, 2 of them are wearing full karate gis, like Gracie Jiu-Jitsu gis.
Right.
And I'm like, okay. So I'm just thinking they're gonna get coffee and leave. No, they sit down, and start watching the show. So, I go up and I'm like, oh shit, karate, Cobra Kai in the house. What? Just kind of like fucking with them, and the two guys are okay with it. There's a guy and a girl.
Okay.
But the other guy that was with them, that was just dressed normal. He stands up. He's like, I'm a black belt, and I was like, oh shit. And so I'm still comedy mode.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit. Whoa. I'm like, I said something stupid, man. I was like, I'm coffee karate. Because I'm in a coffee house, some stupid shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, calm down, Kung Fu Panda. And I just kept going down to every single cliche of like, I'll Jackie Chan you in your face. and then one of my buddies was like, he wants to show you his triangle. And I was like, yeah, I'm going to put your face between my legs and make you suck my triangle.
What does that mean though?
It's a move where you wrap your legs around the person's head and you choke them out with your legs. So it's called the triangle.
That sounds
The
interesting.
leg goes over and you choke them out. So
So you only do that when you like somebody in karate?
Yeah, that's how you show affection in karate and
Makes
jiu-jitsu.
sense. Okay.
So he gets up and he's like, man, fuck you. And I'm like, okay. And he walks out. And as he's walking out, he yells something like, something about my mother's uterus. And I'm laughing still.
That's how much attention you were paying.
I was laughing and everyone's laughing. All the comedians are laughing. We're laughing. And then all of a sudden you hear him speeding off in his truck. And then like the comedian's like, dude, that guy wanted to fight you. I was like, no. He's just playing. And they're like, no, you really pissed him off. And I was like,
He's
really?
just playing.
You're like, really? I was like, yeah. I was like, oh, all right. And then that was like the whole joke of the night. Like, how are you oblivious to this? Like everyone saw you. You kept pushing the tiger, and he like, you just
You
like
kept pushing the tiger.
it was just like he was like in full fight mode, and you're just like,
Have you ever been in any type of fight where? Actually, where was the last fight you had?
like streetwise.
Yeah, street fight. Not freaking Kumite fight, underground tournament type stuff.
Dude, probably around my like divorce area time, man. Was so like 5 years ago.
And who
Downtown Orlando.
Who are you fighting, yourself? Like in the shadow? or
Yeah,
something?
fighting myself in my mirror. No.
Why did I suck in my marriage?
Downtown Orlando.
Okay.
Downtown Orlando. It wasn't really a fight. It was just kind of like, and I was like maybe like 2-3 years in comedy.
Right.
Yeah. So
you were angry at yourself about what?
no. So we were downtown, and I I'm with like a couple other guys, and they're all MMA fans, and we go to the bar that we usually always do comedy at.
Right.
So I know all the bouncers. So all the bouncers are cool with me, whatever. So there's a guy, and I see him high-fiving everybody, really aggressive, and he's doing it like to be funny. So in other words, like you walk by, and he'd be like, high five, and he hits your hand as hard as he can.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's that guy.
Okay.
And he's doing it to like guys, he's doing it to girls, whatever. And I'm like, shit, I gotta walk past this guy. I gotta go to the bathroom. And I'm like, I know he's gonna do it.
Okay.
So I'm walking, and he does it. And as he's doing it, he's trying to pat my head because he's taller than me.
Yeah.
So I just kind of like swipe his hand and I slap him in his face, like pop, pop, like that, like that. And I keep walking. Oh, what the fuck? What, bro? What? You want to go, bro? And I'm like, yeah. And I walk to the bathroom.
Hold that thought. I gotta go pee.
So I go pee, and I come back, and I already see that he's
All right, go ahead.
He's like gathering his boys, and I'm like, oh no! Like,
Wait, hang on. He's gathering his boys while you're peeing.
Like,
so we cut back to you in the bathroom. You're like,
no, cause okay. So let me explain this. So the way other bar, the men's urinals. When you look up, there's a giant
trough
window. There's a giant window.
All right.
Where you can't look in, but you can look out.
Right.
So you can look right out and you can see the whole bar, like everyone partying and shit. So I'm looking right at him and I'm like, oh crap. I'm like pissing. I'm like, he's going to fight me.
You were actually looking at.
I'm looking right at him and I'm seeing him like saying like that mother, he went in there, blah, blah, blah. And he hit me in my face, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, oh boy, Kermit. It's like, here we go.
So what'd you do? You like zip up and like, right.
Right. We're going to have a showdown.
I'm going to teach him my skills.
I shall show him who's the master. So I get out the bathroom, and there's the other bar makes like a U.
Yeah.
So you can go right where he's at, or you can go left, but you still go out. So I went left.
Right.
He sees that I go left, so he cuts me off to the outside.
Okay.
So as I'm passing, I'm like, I told my buddy, I'm like, hey, can you guys just come with me? He's like, why? I was like, it's going down. So, and they're like, oh, really? I was like, yes, really. And they're like, all right, cool. So we're outside, and I get the nod. I look at the bouncer, and I kind of like doing like the eye gestures, like, hey, look, this guy over here is kind of, and he looks at me, and he just says, like, he does one of these. He puts his hand up and covers his eyes and looks away. So he gives me 100% okay. Like, yo, you're gonna fight him? Go ahead. I don't care. I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna break it up.
Right.
So the way the other bar works, they have a barrier, and then when you walk outside the barrier, well, no, actually the barrier wasn't there, but like it was just like a small, like they had like a beer tent. Right. So a beer tent, and then other bar, and then on the other side is Wall Street, and then it's like connected to a bunch of other bars.
Okay.
So we're behind the beer tent. So the guy's like, yo, what the F, man? You got your problem? I was like, man, look, man, I don't want any problems. I'm just, my bad. My bad. I don't whatever. He's getting loud, and he gets like super close. And I'm having my hands up like this, like a bitch. Like, I'm like, nah, please stop.
No. The Jackie Chan.
The very Jackie Chan.
No, I don't want to fight.
No, so sorry. No, please, no fighting, please. So sorry.
Okay.
And he freaking does the like he's about to like kind of like I see him kind of like twitching to do that sucker overhand right.
Right.
And I just dive in with an elbow like that. As hard as I could. Elbow, boom, hits him flush. Goes down, freaking everyone starts crowding up. My boys come in, so it's like a MMA guys. By the way, they're like all jack ready. They're like, yes, do it. And and these guys, the other guys are just like
veins on their
the other guys are just clubbers. You can see they're just clubbing. They're just kind of like, maybe not. Like they're just like. So the guy gets up. I'm like, let's go, bro, let's go. And we're just like, so we're just freaking scrapping now. That was like a good old. He swings, I'm in it, we're in close, and I'm just hitting him like this. I'm short, so I'm doing quick punches, elbows.
Yeah.
And then I see the bouncer come, and the way the bouncer goes, he grabs me and he throws me. But I know it. I was like, oh, that's my time to go.
Right.
And he throws me, and then he grabs him, and then he gets in trouble, and I'm out. And I ran off. I don't see what happens. And that was it. From when I looked at, he was I'm sure I busted up something in his face when I hit him with that first elbow, and he went down. That was like he got starched.
He did that Christopher Nolan Batman move where he he does that weird elbow bop from behind.
Bro, I starched him. When you start somebody, their knees like they go bow legged in, they go. He's like, and he just.
Is that
like
a
the
new
way
move?
he
What
fell,
is that?
Like his knees were like this, and they just went.
They buckled?
He buckled, and he like sat on his ass and then fell back, and then he bounced right back up. And I was like, oh shit.
So you could say that this was the official breakdance fighting.
He popped and locked on me.
Yeah, well, when you think about it, he did pop and lock.
He popped and locked on me and came up and started fighting me.
Drawing laughs, everybody. Drawing laughs.
But dude, that was the last time I got in a fight.
Oh, man. You should get in more fights, man. I heard you're pretty good.
No, I don't want to fight, man.
Come on, man. Don't be Jackie Chan.
I'm a pacifist.
You're a pacifier?
I'm a pacifier. I'm a pescatarian.
It's funny. I think you said you're a pacifist.
I'm a pacifist. Pacifist?
Pacifist. Yeah.
That's what
you
I
said
said.
pacifist.
I'm a pest too.
You're
I'm a very
It kind of sounded like Pet Cemetery.
Pet cemetery.
No, that didn't work. So that was the last time you had a fight?
That was the last time I ever got in a stupid fight for no reason.
Damn.
For ignorance. I don't condone fighting.
The hell you don't.
I'm over here, world star!
Like, you know how many Instagram and DMs I get from you? Check this one out. Check this one out. Check that one out.
How many likes I'm going to get on this shit?
Jeez.
You know what the funny thing is? After that night, I was on World Star, every Instagram hashtag you could think of a fights, looking for it. Like I couldn't find it.
But nobody was recording it.
Nobody was recording. It wasn't really like
record worthy.
No,
or it happened too fast.
One, fast, and two, it wasn't. The cameras are out. It's just that the hashtag flood of, you know what I mean? Like people pulling out their cameras and recording everything. It was still kind of like in its beginning stages. Nice. Give it about a 6.
Oh, that was the Milky Way. It's coming up.
You eat a Milky Way in the morning?
Well, I had to do the lawn stuff in the morning, so I didn't have any sugar in me.
Like how you said.
Well, I needed some sugar, dude. I was like depleted.
I didn't have any sugar in me.
I didn't have any sugar, so I wanted some sugar, and I put some sugar.
I was so malnutritious.
Yeah, I can go high, you can go low, because there's no way in hell I can do the Smeagol voice. It'll drive me nuts. It'll destroy my throat, dude.
You can do a high voice, right?
The hell do you think I just did?
No, you can go higher than that though. I heard you go higher than that.
If I go high enough, your dog is gonna go nuts.
Go Hey Rabbit. Do the Hey Rabbit. Hey Rabbit.
Oh. Yeah, but it's only so much the mic can take. I'm not gonna yell into the mic.
Step away from the mic. Trust me.
No, I'm not gonna do that. No one's even gonna know how high that is.
It's
those
freaking
octaves
high.
cannot be recorded on here. That's some Mariah Carey special microphone shit that she's got.
My voice cracks
in studio. They got some weird, like, I don't know, alien tech. It records at a high octave. She can break glass with her voice. I'm drawing specs right now, just in case you were wondering, which you're not.
Well, I mean, I do wonder. Like, I saw the latest design of Shoyo, so that was really cool.
Well, once again, those designs you're looking at, they're the first draft, because then I gotta piggyback off of that. So they're not great pieces by any stretch. It's just trying to get the ideas out.
It's cool to see because those characters recreated maybe 10 years ago.
They were created for Ninja 51 back. No, not 10 years ago. We're talking about
my math is horrible.
Yeah, you're
right. When I said that, I was like, that wasn't right at all.
And like saying, I'm 36. I think I was born in 1999. No, we were meshing with this back in like 20. I think Pat was still alive. It was like 2010, 2011.
Yeah.
Because Pat passed away around 2010.
Man, Pat would have loved this era right now with all these superhero movies.
Oh, forget about it.
Pat was a good
Avengers
friend of ours.
alone. For anybody who has no idea who the hell we're talking about, Pat Carlucci, rest in peace, brother. He passed away in 2010. He had this complications with cancer.
Fuck cancer.
And no, hashtag fuck cancer.
Yeah.
And yeah, what he said. And he was one of us, man. He loved to mess around a lot, and he loved to just be online and just, we did the chat thing like almost every day. So it kind of hit us hard, and there's a story behind the day that he passed away, and I'm trying to get in contact with you. And
time out.
And Pat would have loved this story because he was
Go
just.
ahead, you son of a bitch. You're gonna make me sound like a monster.
No, you are a monster. You are a monster.
No.
He passed away, and his wife calls me that he passed. So I was already feeling like crap because she had called about a week earlier telling me he was in hospice, and he passed away a week later. And I'm trying to get in contact with everybody, friends and family, right? And I tried calling you, and I couldn't get in touch with you right off the bat.
Okay.
And then I got you like on the third or fourth try, and you're like, "Hey, can I call you back?" I'm like, "Dude, I gotta tell you something." He's like, "No, hey, I'll call you back." All right. He hangs up, and I remember this vividly because I was like, "What the hell is so important that he's got to do that he's got to call me back later?" To find out that about an hour later, I tried calling him again, and I'm like, "What the hell were you doing?" "Oh yeah, I was placing an order at Burger King for my sandwich," and I'm over here like I'm about to lose my shit on him, right? And he's over here like, he's like, "So what you got to tell me that's so important?" Dude, I was so livid at you that day. Dude, I'm like, "Dude, Pat passed away." And you're like, "Huh?"
No, okay, that's a
No,
lie.
you were in that weird, like, I don't know what to say mode.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And then you're like, "Oh, okay." I'm like, "Yeah, well, I'm trying to call you for the past hour, and you're over here." I'm not gonna imagine with this mook enjoying. More ketchup, please. That's all I was envisioning when you told me that, because I've seen you eat a freaking Whopper. Man, you're sloppy.
I've eaten Burger King in years, by the way.
I know, but dude, it was, I don't know, it was just one of those moments, and it just kind of, I archived it because I'm like, yeah, this is something Pat would have like laughed at so hard, because I would have laughed at it if it was me. So
Pat, oh man, that sucked.
Dude, it was just one of those weird moments. I'm like, wow, dude, really? It was like, "Oh, you called me at lunch," and I remember it was around noon that I called you. So for some odd reason, you're so punctual with your lunch. Why is that a thing with you? It's like at noon, at 11:59, I have to be placing my order.
I ain't gonna lie. Like, I'm looking at the time now. I'm like, man.
I know. You're running down the clock. I don't even know what time.
It's like lunchtime's kicking in at 12.
It's like, I gotta eat at 12.
Yeah, I eat at 12 every day.
Jeez, dude, come on.
Hey, cheese. I'll eat some cheese.
Eat at home, bro. All right, I'm drawing this character like a Fraggle, so I gotta change this up.
Supposed to have big old glasses.
No, what I did was I gave him like these big, like swollen eyes, because I remember my dog. He if you give him Benadryl, his eyes get swollen. He's allergic to Benadryl.
Why would you give your dog Benadryl then?
Because we had to calm him down because he was taking some other medications that was giving him allergies. So the vet said, "Give him Benadryl," and we gave him Benadryl, and then we found out that he was allergic to Benadryl.
Oh,
what are the chances of that? So his eyes got like so pink and swollen because he's a little Maltese. So he's got this white fur and then this very, very pink skin. So his pink skin just explodes around his eyes.
Jesus.
And I find it to be so hilarious, but I got to make sure that he's not, choking or anything like that. So, but it's a very mild allergy that he has. And then he runs all over the house because he's itching. So he's literally he's booking it all over the house for like about a good 45 minutes. It's a long time. He's just running back and forth. And he's just trying to get that itchiness off of him. So then they give us like some counter thing where it'll take the itchiness away and the allergy away. And then so I had to crush the pill up and pop that in. It was like some weird orange pill. And in 5 minutes he's good to go. The headaches of having a dog, as you already know.
That'll help me. Help me, please.
Yeah, man. It's just 8 years with this little dog, and trust me, you know what? You know all the insanity you go through with little dogs.
Oh, it's always a treat.
Yep. So imagine I'm home with him all day long. So, and right now he's right behind the desk, just like waiting for me to take him to the bed.
That's what this one does. He just sits there like, "What are you doing?"
Like, are you ready? Are you ready to go to bed yet? And I'm like, I just woke up.
He's like, he judges. He's like, I'm pretty sure whatever you're doing, it's not that important. Yeah, that joke, not funny. Come throw this ball. That's more important.
Like, bow wow. Oh man. So yeah, so that's movies. We went from, dude, it was like a bad roller coaster ride. It was like we went from movies to what we're drawing to your fighting in the Kumite, and then down to dog talk.
I just read an article right now. I didn't realize Bad Boys 3 is in production.
Yeah, it is. It's
been
for a bit.
Well, how long was the last Bad Boys 3? Jeez Louise.
Bad
Why
Boys
so
3
long?
or 2?
2, I mean.
Man, 2 was a while back.
Let's see. Which is one of my favorites.
Yeah, it had a more of a fun factor than the first
2003.
one. Bad Boys 2 was 2003?
Mm-hmm.
Holy snikes.
That's what I just said.
Dang.
For people that have never seen Bad Boys 1 and 2, go do yourself a favor and go watch those movies.
Yeah, they're fun. I
They're
like
really
the second
good.
one more. The second one was a lot better for me.
Second one is the one where he's like
That's where Michael Bay excels.
yeah, and
You know?
like the whole scene where like in the rats and the rats are humping.
But Michael Bay's I don't think Michael Bay's good with comedy. I think if he's got the right actors that are comedians, they're gonna make it.
Right.
Which is what Bad Boys had, because they had Martin Lawrence is of course stand-up comedian and
hilarious.
And
Will Smith.
Will Smith,
Hilarious.
you know, and they know comedy. But
Yep.
when you get like bad comedic actors and then he's trying to direct them, woof.
Yeah, it's almost like you gotta let the comedians kind of just like improvise.
Yeah, you gotta
on
let them do their
set.
thing.
You give them a direction, just like, all right, go.
Yep.
And 9 out of 10, that's what works out the best.
Yeah. I don't know, man, but I think the next Transformers movie, which
I still haven't seen Bumblebee.
no. Well, he produced that one. I think he executive produced it because I saw his name in the end credits.
Oh, okay.
So I'm like, oh, he still has his finger deep inside the Transformers universe. And you're like, damn, dude, let it go. Let someone else produce it, man.
Nah, he ain't gonna let that baby go. He wants to ride it to the ground.
I don't know. It's one of those things where you're like, eh. All right, so I'm kind of drawing this. I keep drawing this because the first thing that's running through my head is puppets, and I love Jim Henson's puppets, especially when you're like looking at Labyrinth and stuff like that. That's how that's how I'm kind of designing certain characters like in a very puppet like. Like if this was to become a movie, then I'm like, yeah, it has to be puppets. I can't do the CGI thing.
Were you a fan of Dark Crystal?
I love Dark Crystal. Dark Crystal and Labyrinth.
Because I know Dark Crystal just got. I don't know if they're almost
I think
done
they got
or
picked
they're
up for a series on Netflix.
right on Netflix.
Yeah. Any news on that?
I can look it up.
Look it up. That's exactly what we're here for.
You know what I'm gonna do this year? I'm gonna do a food competition.
You gonna do a what?
I wanna do like a food eating competition.
How?
I don't know. I just want to eat like ridiculous amount of food in under a short period of time.
Are you gonna like increase your fupa?
I would like to.
We'll take photos of your fupa.
Give me that foop. Dark Crystal. They just talking about how they hired Mark Hamill as one of the voices.
Yeah, he does go with the Joker voice.
One of the best Joker voices, I think.
So anything on Labyrinth?
Nah, they're just talking about the voice actors.
Well, it's not Labyrinth. It's
Dark Crystal.
Dark Crystal.
They're just talking about the cast. They got Mark Hamill. They got that girl from Game of Thrones that's fine.
Which one?
The one that is in the relationship with
The
the
one
guy
that
with
plays Khaleesi.
No, the Khaleesi's.
Not
The Khaleesi's.
Khaleesi.
The girl that's next to Khaleesi the whole time.
Khaleesi.
She's like dating the guy, the eunuch. With the no Wayne, no Weena.
With no wang.
She is so pretty.
Oh, you're talking about the what is she, Egyptian?
I don't know what she is, but she is fine.
She kind of reminds me of the chick who played Domino.
Yes, she's good looking too.
Wait, that's not her, is it? No, that's not her. I think she's English.
No, I'm looking at her movie track history. She was in the Titan, the Fast and the Furious movies, and Game of Thrones.
Huh.
What is she? Let's curious. Let's look it up. Natalie Emmanuel. Born. She's England. She's English.
You sound like you're from London.
You sound like you're from London. Yeah, that's what she is. But she's in the movie. And that's it. There's nothing really news about Dark Crystal. Whatever.
So how's it going with the Procaster?
You know what? I just had a blank. What's a Procaster? Oh, the Rode. Yes, the Procaster Pro. It's
the Roadcaster. Well, the Procaster is the microphone, and then you have the
that's what I was like. Wait, what are we talking?
Semantics.
It's amazing.
Semantics. Hey, Angela. Remember that? Whose voice is that?
Which one?
Hey, Angela.
Oh, is that guy from your mom's house? You're more invested in that than I am. So I don't know. Like
mom's house.
Is that what it's called? Right?
Who's the boss? Tony Danza.
I thought we were talking about that guy that kept sending the videos that they keep making fun of in your mom's house.
No, man. I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Remember that video where that guy, creepy guy, and they keep making funny videos about him?
I couldn't tell you.
All right. Well then. Tough cookie.
So yeah, what's up with the Roadcaster? You have the new Roadcaster. What's the deal with that?
It's amazing. You know, it's great because like for people that are like kind of like shortcuts like me, which I love shortcuts when it comes to tech, right. This is it. Like this makes your life so much easier. It doesn't take too much to learn.
Remember, we're not sponsored by Rode.
No, not at all.
I mean,
I would like to be.
Well, he would like to be. I just to be.
I would rock it.
Just to be realistic,
the hat, the underwear.
No. Listen, just to be realistic, we won't be, because we don't have the numbers. So a couple of 100 people just looking at the video is not enough. They definitely want people in the thousands.
Hey, that 100 people could be a guy that works for Rode, and he's like, "Yo, these guys are freaking cool," and then he's like, "Here's a free cable."
A half a cable. He cuts.
Here's a cable that I don't use anymore, and I wrote Rode on it.
It's a component cable. It's
a component.
It's one of those really old school yellow and red cables. All right, stop messing around. Come on. But no, you have the Roadcaster. It's working well, and we're enjoying it because we're recording right now with it.
I don't think we really have anything else to say. I mean, for this episode at least, until next time. I think I'm pulp cultured out. I don't have anything else. I haven't watched anything else besides what we talked about, and I haven't really.
Well, what did you watch?
That's what I'm saying. Everything we talked. Well, you watch more than I have. You watch Solo, Future Man, Godzilla, all that BS. I only watch Happy, and I'm still not done with it. And you're done with that. I just finished Voltron.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay on. I'm trying to stay for both of us to be on the same pop culture, like within days, because that way it's still fresh in our minds for us to talk about it.
I haven't watched anything.
Damn, bro. Way to commit.
Way to have a life, you loser.
You had one job. Watch TV.
Just sit your ass in front of the TV on your couch and watch, man. I don't see what's the problem.
You only have one flipping job, dude.
Sorry, man. I failed.
Now I got to edit all this to be interesting.
So you can have 1 minute of video footage.
Damn.
Enough for Instagram.
And it's funny because we have to cut back from Solo to whatever, to your karate story, to what else did we talk about? Jesus Christ. This was a cluster. It's like like hemorrhoids on an old lady. It's just everywhere.
And I'm feeling under the weather, man. I'm just like, ugh.
I know you can see your muckiness.
Your muckiness?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. I don't wanna talk.
That's how I'll talk.
Oh God, that's the last thing you should be doing to that voice.
I'm doing the voice for you. So tricksy.
That's the last thing you should be doing. So okay, then what's your agenda for this week then?
I'm trying to route and route till it's route.
All right, we're going to be wrapping up Drawing Laughs, and Kermit's going to tell us his agenda, and my agenda will be... yeah, you space out a lot.
I spaced out like at least 8 times in this podcast.
You do it with Mike. I see it sometimes. You're kind of like deer in the headlights, dude. It's like, what? I'm like, dude, talk. Like, if I was in your ear, I'm like, say something. Say something, dum-dum. See, that's what sucks.
I hate your background, man.
What? You don't like my wall looking like a bunch of busted teeth?
Look, there's no like formate, like it's just scattered everywhere.
Okay, you see the bottom row? How cool it came out. All right, you see row number 2?
Yeah, you just gave up.
Yeah, no.
And the top row, you just completely said, I don't give a fuck.
What happened was, as I was putting the thumbtacks in, the damn thumbtacks wouldn't go into a certain spot. So I kept kind of like moving the comic until it fit in, and then I'm like, okay, well, that's where you're gonna stay. So all those blank spots, I couldn't drive it. I think there's like copper tubing behind there because the bathroom's on the other side.
I'm gonna hire you for my house for carpeting, baby.
No, dude, I gave up, man. I was like, nah, I'm tired. I'm like, I'm just gonna put these up real quick.
You got Jim Lee's Batman up there. You got
you got good eyesight because I can't see that from here, and I don't even remember.
Gen whatever.
Gen 13. I was only like 3 comics. Gen 13 over here, and I had the Divine Right on the other side.
Who's that Fantastic Four by?
Jim Lee. That's the 96 Fantastic Four, yeah.
Yeah. Then you got
awesome artwork.
Wildcats.
All the Wildcats.
Wildcats was by who?
Jim Lee.
Oh, Jim Lee did all the covers for that too, huh?
No, not covers. Those are that's his comic from Image Comics.
Oh, he's just comics.
Yeah.
Are you just Jim Lee wall up?
Except for the J. Scott.
Oh my goodness, man.
Which was found by Jim Lee.
No Todd McFarlane, no,
that's on the other wall. On the other wall, I have. I'm not a McGinnis fan.
I thought you were with the whole big giant Hulk.
That's the other guy. Oh, yeah, we didn't talk comics at all. Do you have anything for comics?
I'm behind on reading my comics. So
are you still going to the comic shop though?
I go to the comic shop and I go, oh, that's out, and then I go online and read them.
Jeez, way to support.
Dude, they're $5 a pop.
Yo,
man.
What's the deal with the pricing now?
Dude,
is that for like an annual or is that for the comics themselves?
It's comics by themselves. They're like $4.25, $4.75.
For one comic book?
For one comic.
And we're talking about DC because they had a poster back then that said drawing the line at $2.99.
Shut up.
I think.
Where's that?
I had a poster up for a while.
We gotta find that. You gotta find that one.
It said drawing the line at $2.99, and that was like maybe 5 years ago.
I think trade paperbacks are up now to $20.
That's insane.
There's 20, but I mean, again, I don't buy them. I buy them in bulk.
Yeah. Well, you and I both know that when we hit the convention, that's when you're looking in the back.
That's when I spaz out because they're always like a year old, and they're like, "This is new to me."
Yep.
It's like, yeah.
Which is the best time to buy them, to tell you the truth. Whether you buy it brand new or not is like that doesn't make a difference.
No, it doesn't. This is the last comic I bought, and this is a trade paperback, and it cost me $25.
Let me see.
And I just gave in. I was at a comic book store and I suckered in.
Oh, that's the one we were talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a Batman and Ninja Turtles team up, and it's okay, but it's not $25 worth.
And you have my Superman one that I lent you 6 years ago.
Yeah, I found it.
I'm surprised you haven't sold it on eBay. Come on.
You gotta be unrealistic. Come on.
Yeah, you're being tall is realistic?
It is.
It's never going to happen, not even with stilts. So don't even start.
Why that hurt?
Because it's true.
I regret making that joke.
It's funny because it's true.
Hey, episode 12.
Dude, our eyes are so... It's like they're getting tinier by the... I see your eyes getting tiny. My eyes are getting stupid shrunk right now.
Hey, look. Hey, there's Drawing Labs with Steven Sanchez and Kermit Gonzalez. This has been another episode. My eyes hurt. Blink. And my...
Blink, moisture.
This is episode 12. Make sure you guys leave a comment, subscribe, like, share. Hell, join us on Facebook or Instagram.
It's just not going to happen.
And with that said, I bid everyone adieu.
Spell it.
Adieu.
All right. Bye.
Later.
Oh, another one in the can.